Hey friends, I'm Parrihoff, and welcome to the Parrihoff Collective, where therapy, wellness, and creativity come together to help you write your own story. Hey friends, and welcome back to Therapy Thursday with the Parrihoff Project, helping you write your own story. Today is our final week in the Building the Future You Deserve series. So I want you to take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. Yay! Over the last month, we've asked, who are you becoming? We've learned that every decision is a vote for the that future person. We've stayed committed long enough to let habits become a lifestyle. We've protected our growth with healthy boundaries, and now we arrive here. Today's episode is called The Future is Now. I think one of the biggest lies that we tell ourselves is my real life will start when I lose the weight, when I get married, when I get divorced, when I get promoted, when I make more money, when the kids get older, when life slows down, when I finally feel ready. But can I tell you something? The future you've been waiting for isn't waiting on tomorrow. It's being built today, right now. With every decision you make. Think about it. Everything we've talked about this month has happened in today. Not someday, not next year, today. Because tomorrow is simply a collection of today's choices. Here's what I also know. Whenever you decide to become someone new, the old you will always show up. Not because you failed, but because change makes the familiar uncomfortable. The old you knocks on the door just to ask, are we still doing this? Can I come back? Remember how we used to handle stress? Remember how we used to quit? Remember how we used to avoid hard conversations? Remember how we used to spend money? Remember how we used to people please? Remember how we used to react instead of respond? The old version of you doesn't disappear overnight. Sometimes it just comes back to see if it can still get your attention. Here's the good news. You don't have to answer the door. You don't have to reopen conversations that you've already closed. You don't have to revisit identities you've already outgrown. You don't have to negotiate with habits you've already decided to leave behind. Sometimes the healthiest response is no response. Just keep walking. Remember week 4? Access denied? That wasn't just for other people. That was for old patterns too. Your old thinking doesn't automatically get access. Your old excuses don't automatically get access. Your old fears don't automatically get access. Your old coping skills don't automatically get access. Your old identity doesn't automatically get access because you've changed. Here's something that I've learned. Growth isn't proven when life is easy. Growth is proven when the old opportunity shows up and you, my dear friend, make a different choice. That's when you know something has changed. Not because temptation disappeared, but because your response did. Maybe the old you would have exploded. The new you now pauses. Maybe the old you would have spent the money. The new you walks away. Maybe the old you would have texted them back. The new you deletes the draft. Maybe the old you would have quit. The new you keeps showing up. That is growth. Not perfection, but growth. And can I tell you something else? Don't be disappointed when the old you shows up. Actually, celebrate it. Because every time the old version of you comes knocking and you choose differently, you're proving that your growth is becoming your identity. The old you is losing influence. The new you is gaining ground. I think that's why so many people think they failed. They assume if I'm still tempted, I must not have changed. No, temptation isn't failure. It's an opportunity to vote again. Every challenge is another ballot. Every difficult moment is another vote. Every setback is another opportunity to become. Homework this week. This week's homework is simple. Write yourself a letter, not from who you are today, but write it from the perspective of the person you're becoming. What would your future self thank you for? What habits would they tell you to keep? What boundaries would they tell you to protect? What old patterns would they remind you not to revisit? Then keep the letter. Read it whenever the old you comes knocking. And I'll leave you with this. You started this month asking, who am I becoming? Today, I hope your answer is different. Not because you've arrived, but because you've decided to keep becoming. Remember, you don't become someone because life changed. You become someone because you changed. The future isn't waiting on you anymore. The future is now. So keep casting your votes, friends. Keep protecting your peace. Keep showing up. Keep becoming. And when the old you comes knocking, smile and keep walking towards the life you've been building all along. This has been Parrihoff with the Parrihoff Project, reminding you that you always have the power to write your own story. Ta for now.